Did you know that watermelon and banana are actually berries while strawberries are not? Yes, you heard it right. It's one of those intriguing facts about fruits that often leaves people surprised. In our everyday conversations, we casually toss around the term berries, associating it with small, pulpy fruits like strawberries, blueberries, or raspberries. But when we delve into the botanical world, the story takes an interesting turn. In the botanical realm, the definition of a berry is quite different from our common perception. It's not about the size or the taste of the fruit, but rather the structure that determines whether a fruit is a berry or not. Now, let's take a moment to ponder on this. Consider the watermelon, a big juicy fruit that we usually enjoy in slices during summer picnics. And then there's the banana, a staple in our breakfast, loved for its sweet taste and smooth texture. Both of these fruits, as different as they might seem, share a common secret. They are in fact berries. On the other hand, the strawberry, often hailed as the poster child of berries, is not a berry at all in botanical terms. It's a pseudo-berry, a pretender in the realm of berries. It's almost as if these fruits have been playing a long-standing game of hide-and-seek with us, isn't it? Well, the game is up now. We're here to unravel the mystery behind these fruits and their true identities. So how did we end up with such a paradox? Why are watermelons and bananas classified as berries, while strawberries are not? The answer to this question lies in the fascinating world of botany, where fruits are classified not by their size or taste, but by their structure and the way they develop. Stay tuned to find out why this is the case. We're just getting started on this fruity journey, and there's a whole lot more to discover. So buckle up and get ready to have your mind blown by the intriguing world of fruits. To understand why watermelons and bananas are berries, we first need to understand the botanical definition of a berry. Let's dive into the world of botany, the scientific study of plants, and unravel the mysteries of berries. According to botany, a berry is a type of fruit that originates from the ovary of a single flower. The ovary, in botanical terms, is the part of the flower that contains the seed or seeds. In a berry, the entire ovary wall becomes fleshy, forming the fruit. This means that berries don't necessarily have to be small or juicy, contrary to what we might expect. They just need to come from a single ovary and have a fleshy pericarp or fruit wall. Now, while we're talking about the pericarp, let's delve a bit deeper. The pericarp is typically divided into three layers: the exocarp, which is the outer skin, the mesocarp, the fleshy middle, and the endocarp, the innermost part surrounding the seed or seeds. In a berry, all three layers contribute to the fleshiness of the fruit. Another key feature of a berry is that it houses multiple seeds. This is why you often find several seeds when you bite into a raspberry or a blueberry. But remember, the number of seeds can vary greatly. A kiwi, for instance, has numerous tiny seeds, while an avocado, yes, it's a berry too, has one massive seed. So to recap, a berry in botanical terms is a fleshy fruit that comes from the ovary of a single flower, with all parts of the pericarp contributing to its fleshy texture. It houses multiple seeds, though the number can vary. This might be a bit different from what we thought we knew about berries, but that's the beauty of botany. It constantly challenges our everyday understanding and perceptions. It's a world where watermelons and bananas can be berries, and strawberries, well, they are a different story altogether. So, based on this definition, watermelons and bananas fit right in. Now that you know the botanical definition of a berry, let's delve into why watermelons and bananas are considered berries. You heard it right, folks. Those big juicy watermelons and the sweet yellow bananas that we all love are in fact berries. You might be scratching your heads right now, wondering how these fruits, which look nothing like the small round berries we're familiar with, fit into the same category. Well, it all comes down to the botanical definition. Remember that a berry, according to botanists, is a fleshy fruit produced from a single ovary that has its seeds embedded within its flesh. Now, let's consider watermelons and bananas under this light. Starting with watermelons, these summer favorites are the fruits of a plant called Citrullus lanatus. They develop from the ovary of the flower after pollination. The outer layer of the watermelon, the one that's green and hard, is the ovary wall, or the pericarp. Inside this, the juicy red or pink flesh of the watermelon, which we all love to eat, is the endocarp. And those tiny black seeds that you might spit out, they are indeed embedded within the flesh, making watermelons a perfect example of a botanical berry. Now, on to bananas. Bananas grow on plants that are officially classified as an herb, and the banana fruit develops from the female flower's ovary. This is why bananas, like all true berries, develop from a single ovary. The outer layer, which we peel off before eating, is the pericarp, and the part we eat is the endocarp, the innermost layer of the ovary. And yes, those tiny black specks you see in the middle of a banana, those are the seeds. So, bananas, just like watermelons, meet all the criteria to be a berry. Isn't it fascinating how these large fruits, which we often don't even consider to be in the same league as berries, are indeed berries from a botanical standpoint? It's a prime example of how our everyday language and understanding of the world can sometimes be at odds with the scientific definitions. But remember, this doesn't mean that the common usage of the word berry is incorrect. Language evolves over time and adapts to common usage. So, while strawberries might not be berries in the botanical sense, they are still berries in the culinary world. And that's the beauty of language and science. They both offer us different ways to understand and appreciate the world around us. So, contrary to popular belief, watermelons and bananas are indeed berries. And with that revelation, we've added another layer to your understanding of fruits. Stay tuned, because next we're going to explore why strawberries, despite their name, are not considered berries. On the other hand, strawberries, which many people consider to be berries, are not actually berries at all. Let's dive into the world of strawberries and discover why they're the odd ones out in this berry discussion. When you think of a strawberry, you probably picture a juicy red fruit with tiny seeds speckling its surface. Surprisingly, this unique structure is precisely why strawberries don't make the cut as berries in the botanical world. Botanically speaking, a berry is a fruit that grows from the ovary of a single flower and has seeds on the inside. But strawberries flip this definition on its head. They come from a flower with more than one ovary, making them a type of fruit known as an aggregate fruit. Now let's talk about those tiny seeds you see on a strawberry's surface. Unlike typical berries, where seeds are cozily tucked inside the flesh, strawberry seeds, known as achenes, are on the outside. Each of these achenes is technically a separate fruit, each containing a single seed. If you're wondering why strawberries are the way they are, it all comes down to evolution. Over time, strawberries have evolved in a way that maximizes their chances of survival and reproduction. With their seeds on the outside, strawberries can spread their seeds more widely every time an animal takes a bite. So, while it might seem strange, there's a method to this strawberry madness, and it's a testament to the fascinating complexity of nature, where not everything fits neatly into our human-made categories. To sum up, strawberries are not berries because they grow from a flower with multiple ovaries and their seeds are on the outside. Despite their misleading common name, strawberries are a unique and intriguing fruit that defy our typical berry expectations. So, strawberries are a great example of how common names of fruits can sometimes be misleading. Let's do a quick recap of what we've learned today. We started off by diving into some intriguing facts about fruits, setting the stage for our journey into the botanical world. We then moved on to the botanical definition of a berry, a fleshy fruit produced from a single ovary. This definition might have surprised you, as it includes some unexpected candidates like bananas and watermelons. We delved into why these two fruits, often not considered berries in everyday language, are indeed berries in the botanical sense. Both bananas and watermelons grow from a single ovary, making them fit this botanical definition perfectly. On the flip side, we explored why strawberries, commonly thought of as berries, do not meet this definition. They grow from a flower with more than one ovary, making them an aggregate fruit, not a berry. Next time you enjoy a watermelon, banana or strawberry, remember these fun facts. Thanks for watching.